Hey YouTube, Alan back with another video. Sorry for delay actually from the last upload. Had a cold, not feeling so well. Still not great, but let's try and push on through. Because I had a package in during the week and I wanted to talk about it just ever so briefly. Now, for those of you who know, I like to put my cardboard games, so things like my NES, SNES, Game Boy, all that sort of stuff, I like to try and get box protectors for them. It just makes it easier to keep them in a decent condition, and it makes them look better on the shelf. And years back, especially for my N64, that's the main one. I had gotten I don't know, 50 or maybe a bit more box protectors, and I think they came from America. I don't really recall where I got them. I know for a fact that they weren't Sentinel protectors. I'll get onto that in a minute. But they were good quality. So in fact, here's an example of one that I have. It's nicely. It's a snug fit. It's there's no kind of excess here, except well that one's popping out there, but it's a good protector. So I went on YouTube, or not YouTube, I went on eBay looking for another, some more, and this time it's too easy these days in Ireland to end up paying a load of import taxes if you go back, trying to get something outside the EU. So I said, no, I'm going to stick with the EU, and I found a seller in Spain that was selling some. I think it was a BMK Games. I can't remember quite the name of the store. Anyway, so they had a sale on, so I ordered up a whole chunk of them. And I have to say that from a seller perspective, this guy was great. Shipped very quickly, and like this arrived. They said it's a big old box with a whole load of them. Very durable, and they're heavy. The whole package came across as very heavy, so oh, this looks good. So I took one out, and immediately I was like, oh, this is not going to work so well. So I don't know if I probably won't come across on camera, but how flexible these are. They're very, very thin. But anyway, I folded it together and put one of my newer games in there, and you can see it's not as, there's a bit more gap at either end, so the game kind of rattles around. And even just an example, actually probably more prominent here, how much they bulge up. Even when you press them down, they bulge up. So the truth of the matter is just it's very, very thin and doesn't really hold its shape all that great. So you can see when you take the game out, the plastic kind of buckles in. Now in comparison, if I do the same with my old box protectors, I'll get this one out. It's actually a lot trickier because you can see this one has firmness in its shape. So it maintains the rectangle form pretty much throughout. It's a good protector. Now I know that there are some incredibly good protectors from the likes of Sentinel. They tend to be a bit pricey. And when you're buying them, a lot of them, I didn't want to go that much. I don't need to be able to stack tin cans on my games. Just fairly hold the shape and keep them clean, keep them snug. These ones were absolutely perfect. They did the job perfectly. These ones, no, I wasn't happy with them. Now, I contacted the seller and said, look, sorry about this, but I'm not really happy with the quality. They're just too thin. I think they're 0.3 millimeters is what they're advertised as. I wasn't entirely sure what mine were, so I said, okay, we'll go with that. And he got straight, and I said, look, I'll pay for postage. I'll just send them back to you if I could get a refund, because I bought 50 of them. So, postage, to be fair, was actually going to cost me probably about 13 or 14 euros, but they were 36 or 38 euros for the set of 50. So I said, I may as well get some of my money back. But the seller was absolutely top notch. He comes back to me straight away almost and says, look, I'm sorry to hear you're not happy with it, but because I want you to be happy with your purchase, I'll immediately refund. Don't worry about sending them back. Consider them a test, I suppose, of what the quality was like. And if we tried to keep, he basically explained, we tried to keep the cost as low as possible to provide the cheapest option on eBay. So it just means that they're a little thinner than than you might like. Some of them offer, I think, 0.5 mils, and I have a feeling that's what mine might be. There might be 0.5 mil ones. So he was, and that's kind of the reason why I want to make this video, is just because he was so good about it. So it's rather strange. As a product, would I recommend these protectors? No, I wouldn't. I might use them on the few games I have for the time being, but I will want to replace these protectors as soon as possible. But as a seller, that store I would absolutely recommend, because he was brilliant. Good communication, good postage, well packed, and no hassle with returns, which is a rarity in my opinion on eBay. So it actually just goes to show you can actually still find people that are willing to make put their customers' kind of interests up front. And I kind of forgot that was possible. I suppose you end up buying a lot of stuff, especially on eBay, where they're becoming a place like China, and they will do absolutely anything in their power not to refund, even if an item doesn't show up or anything like that. They're usually a nightmare to deal with. So this guy was really good. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of show you, a little package that arrived, a little story behind it, and I will hunt out some more box protectors. If anyone knows of a good supplier that's a fair price, including shipping, drop a comment in the section below. And with that, we'll see you in another video shortly. And I'm going to actually, before that, I just want to kind of touch upon, and the next videos I think I'm going to work on some retro collecting 101 stuff. So I think that'll be really interesting. So we'll see you again with another video shortly. Bye for now.